Hey guys, this is RLC321 back again with a continuation build of the Revell Starship Voyager. Now, well, as I said in the last video, what we're going to talk about today is light blocking. Now, there's quite a few different things that you could do. I'm going to go with one. I was looking on some forums and a Facebook page, and I got some really good input. Basically, what you need to do: block the light in here, so when you put the LEDs in, it won't show through the plastic. Okay, that's what we need to do. So to do that, I'm going to use in this cheapy primer that I made up. Just to put a primer coat down on here first, and then I'm going to use a matte black auto spray paint that I got from my the pound shop, which obviously only cost me £1. I've got a few of those. Put about 2 or 3 coats of this. And then this is where it gets a bit tricky. You can do either a white paint over the top of all of that to get it to look to reflect the light all around and bounce it all around, or you could use silver paint on here, a nice silver paint to do the same thing, or aluminium foil. Now I would advise against aluminium foil just because you can have electrics in here, and it may not, if you do it properly, cause a short circuit or whatever have you. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go with the silver option. So first thing we're going to do is put some varnish on. Let's get me airbrush here. What are you doing? No, what you doing? There we go. So let's give this a bit of a shake. Let's put you into there, just like that. Right, it's going to be a bit noisy with the fan going, and obviously the compressor will be going as well. There we go. So it's going to be a bit noisy. Apologise. Right. So what I just do is get that, take that thing off there, like there, and put some of this into here. Let's get you over. Can you? No, you can't see that, can you? No. Right, so let's lift this up a bit. Oh, there we go. And angle you over a little bit. Just there we go. So, just put a primer coat on here. This will help the black paint to stick on there, obviously, as with all primer paints. You need to make sure to get into all the nooks and crannies as well. Okay, so that's pretty much the primer coat done. So we're going to let this dry. I'm going to go clean out the airbrush and I'll be back in a minute. Right. So while this is still going, this is almost dry now. So I'm just going to lay that in there, because now we need to add some of this. Now, always wear proper precaution when you're using this, because this is very dangerous. You shouldn't be doing it without mask or protection, and preferably do it outside, because your girlfriend, your wife, or anyone like that is going to moan at you for doing this shit in the house. They really will. Right, so let me get there we go. That's it. One coat there. Let's just quickly turn it round so we can do the other side as well, to make sure we get all of the different places. Right, now we let that dry, then we do another coat of this, and then we'll do the silver. So I'll bring you guys back when we're ready to do the silver. Right guys, we're back. So now let that dry for a little bit. It's time to put the silver. I'm actually using Voyager's aluminium in this. Let's take your nib off. And let's place some aluminium in here, like so. And then compressor on, doesn't it? Otherwise we ain't going to get nothing coming out. Just got to wait a few minutes. Sorry. Yeah, just have to listen to my voice drone on and on and on. Why not? I've got a lovely voice. No, I don't. No, don't worry about me. Yeah. Right. So how's that doing? We good? Yep, we're good. So now we're just going to layer nice little coat of this aluminium on here, and that should give us a nice reflective surface for us to work with. In theory. There we go. So now we have effectively light blocked our model. Let me just put my finger back down again for a minute. There we go. Let's switch you off. There we go. So there. We have now blocked off any light. So hopefully, in theory, there'll be no light showing through here. No light bleed or anything through the main hole. When we put it together, we'll still probably have to do some like filling and patching and things like that to get rid of other bits. But for the most part, that is pretty much it. So that's one way of light blocking. Obviously you could use white. I've decided to use this because I think that this silver here will give a nice effect and put it over. I mean, what I'm also going to do as well, before I put any lights or anything in this, once I've finished all the light blocking and everything, I'm going to actually paint the kit. Yes, I'm going to do it slightly different. I'm going to actually paint the kit because that way I don't have to worry about the windows, because what I want to do with the windows is like these windows, the small ones that we cut out. What I want to do with that is put like some masking tape on the front of it, and then put like a small piece of hot glue on there to help diffuse the light. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is you're going to have glaring bits of light every now and then where the LEDs are. So I mean, this is all what I found on like hobbies and online places. Or you, instead of like using hot glue, you could use things like acrylic nail resin. Put that in there. You could use I've seen some people use, what's it called, it's the canopy glue, the clear canopy glue. You could probably use that. You could probably even use PVA. because PVA kind of dries clear, but not very clear. You know, but I'm going to stick with like the hot glue, because I think that'll be just the right kind of thing to diffuse the light, and so it's not too in your face and glaring. So that's a little bit on. Oh, sorry, compressor's going right. That's the little bit on the light blocking. This is like the third attempt I've had to make on this video. There's just certain things that just didn't work out, didn't go right, on whatever have you. So this is this part. I'll need to go light block all of the other pieces that I know are going to be going together and are going to have LED lights. So I'm going to have to do all that before we can go ahead and do the rest of the build. And hopefully, after I finish all the light blocking, we're going to be talking about adding some details before we paint it. I mean, we're not talking about like major league details like having the photo etch parts, because I'm not. Basically, I don't have the money to get the photo etch parts, so I'm not talking about that. No, I'm talking about just adding little details here and there, just to make it look a little bit better than what it is normally. As an example, if I switch this over, I've now got the. Oh, right, here we go. Here's the thing I was talking about. This small thin piece of polystyrene sheet, and like on the actual model itself on the series, you actually get a little piece that goes there, just a very small slight raised piece that goes there, and another bit that goes there. You've also got another piece that goes down into there. If I move my finger, so like that. Then another one about here, and another one about there, and then I think another one over here. You know, that goes all the way along there. And then obviously on these bits here, there's a small bit of raised detail, similar to what's here, but another, just a small bit of raised detail there on every other piece, and the same on the other opposite side. So we're going to be doing that as well. Oh, that just needs that's just some spray through from the thingy, but that's fine. I mean, to primer this as well, I'm going to be, just to help give it a bit more light blocking, I'm going to primer it with my grey, this grey Valio surface primer, which is what I normally use to prime everything. And then I'm going to give it a spray of black, and then another coat of the surface primer, because that's fairly close to the colours I want to use. Because I want to use the surface primer for the main colour. The lighter bits, I'm going to use Tamiya's XF54 Dark Sea Grey. And for the darker grey accents, I'm going to use XF53 by Tamiya Neutral Grey. So that's the colours I'm going to be using for this. And because this primer is so close to what I want, it's going to be brilliant. But as I said, I want to do extra light fastness to this. I'm going to use this primer, some of this, and then this primer over the top of it once it's all dry. So anyway, that's a little tiny bit about the light blocking. Look out for the next video, which will be coming out, where we'll be putting in some of these small little details here and there on the kit, and seeing what we could do to make it look a little bit better. And I shall see you guys in the next video. You take care of yourselves. Bye bye now.